I'm nervous all of a sudden. This always happens. Fucking hand cam streams, bro. Hello, Punihimas! This is your overlord speaking. How are you doing today? Hi. Hello, it's me. Have a good day. Where's it going? Hi, Sig. Hi, everybody. You're all honorary girls today. I don't have any female friends, really. I have few female friends, so I'm subjecting you guys to the girly pop treatments. We're gonna do my nails today. They're acrylic nails. It's really cool. Look, I have a little oven. Oven that blinds you. We're gonna play with chemical reactions and shit. It's gonna be fun. I'm having my, oh my god, classes and internship are done glow up. I sat in a salon chair for 2 hours to get my fucking hair, like, on point. It looks really good. IRL, yes, IRL, I sat in a salon chair for 2 hours. In real life. To get my hair bleached and colored. It's not damaged though. I expected it to be damaged. I think because my hair is like short. It's not damaged, like, really. Hi, Nemuri. I am nervous. I am always nervous during hand cam streams. Also, I'm kind of new to doing acrylic nails, so this is a judgment-free zone. We're not here to critique my technique, okay? Also, I have arm warmers on for no reason. Don't worry about it. I'm self-conscious about my arms. Your hands are gonna unskin themselves? Suspicious question. For male context, 2 hours pretty good time for getting hair done. For Nemo context, I've never had to sit in a salon chair for longer than 45 minutes because I usually just get a shortcut. And I usually don't go to the salon at all. I just do it in my bathroom at 3 a.m. The way all mentally ill girls are supposed to get their hair done. So actually, sitting there for 2 hours was kind of excruciating. Getting acrylics, oh, not acrylic, what am I? Getting your hair bleached takes a long time. I was sitting there for like, 40 minutes just for the bleach to work, because I have dark natural hair. But I have short hair, so like it's not damaged, really. The advantages of having short hair is that you can put it through quite a lot of distress before it starts feeling damaged. Could technically get it in faster, but also destroy your hair. You could technically get it done faster by applying heat, but it's already hot out because we're having a heat wave, so it's ill-advised. I think I would have had heat stroke if they made me sit under like one of those, like one of those overhead dryer heater things. But I got told that my hair actually lifts pretty easily, and it's not like very naturally brassy, so that's good. And I'm sorry I'm late. We just started, not late at all, Suzu. Could I just pay for your hair? It's just kinda blondish. Most of my hair is my natural color, but then I have like I have a peekaboo color, which is when you only dye the underside of your hair. and it's like a tea-colored blonde-ish. It's called the dye was called violet blonde, but it's not purple at all. It's like a sandy blonde. As you're finishing your internship, thank you. Yesterday was my last day, and I told no one. I told absolutely nobody because I was like, my worst nightmare is to have like a surprise party thrown. I don't like surprises, so my worst nightmare is like if someone throws me a surprise party, and I hate goodbyes also. So I didn't want a surprise goodbye party, so I told absolutely no one that it was my last day. And then the director came in about an hour before I was supposed to leave, and she was like, "It's your last day today. We need to get some stuff in order." And the managers were like, "Oh my god, it's her last day because Thursday is a holiday." "Oh my god, it's her last day. You didn't say anything." And I was like, "Nope. Nope, I did not." This time I wanted to do my hair, got my hair blue on the other side. I've had blue hair. I don't like that it washes out green. It has to be a pretty purpley blue for me to like consider it. And I wanted something like kind of settled. Don't, you're seeing my ankle. That feels. Actually, you're not really seeing. Okay, you're seeing a little bit of my ankle. That's not good. Don't look at my ankles. That's scandalous. I'm looking for the cuticle remover. Oh yeah, we have tools. We have so many tools. I'm a professional. I'm not a professional. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a professional. Do not do what I do. We're gonna remove my cuticles first. This is cuticle remover. The cuticle remover. Hi, Nimbus! Thank you for the blood as usual. Also, Suzu, thank you for the daily blood as usual. Sorry, I keep bringing it up to my eyes because I'm blind. And I need to do stuff here so you can see it. I can't just bring everything up to eye level. Didn't understand a word of that. I make no effort to be understood. I just speak, and those gifted will understand, and those without the gift of prophecy will be left. Comfortable now shop any specific shampoo for color hair. Yeah, you need like purple shampoo and stuff. I don't use that. The shampoo I use is naturally like has no salt and it's low sulfate because I have like a sensitive scalp. Let's get some tunes going actually. Some nails so pointy and pretty. Thank you. I shaped them myself. I have two nails that are broken, so we're gonna have to do reconstructive surgery on them. This one, hold on. Let me finish my cuticles. Let me finish applying this to my cuticles because it needs to like soak in for a minute. This guy, and this guy are broken. I broke this guy last night playing Overwatch. Music is loud. I'll lower it. Hold on. There we go. I broke it playing Overwatch. This one. This one, I broke it a while ago. So we're gonna have to do some reconstructive surgery on them. I have some builder gel. So that's gonna be a whole thing. I just gotta let the cuticle remover soak in, so that we can remove the cuticle. In order to remove the cuticle, I like to use, my preference is to use the drill bit. This is like a soft drill bit, and it makes a noise. Kind of sounds like a vibrator. Kind of looks a little sus too. I promise this is for nail stuff. I promise. Man, just rub away the cuticle skin. How do I? Sorry that I'm right-handed. We'll switch hands in a bit and you'll be able to see a little better. But yeah, just grind away the cuticle. Like this. It's fine. Just use power tools on your nails. It's not a big deal. An artist has a tool for it. It's called an E-file. It's an electric file for your nails. I've had this one for a very long time. It's really good quality. It's Touch Beauty brand. It takes AA batteries. And it has a little light, which I really appreciate, because again, I am very blind. It comes with a bunch of drill bits. And it's very compact and doesn't have a cable. I hate dealing with the cable on something that like you have to hold. There, I switch hands, so hopefully you can see a little better. But yeah, just rub away the cuticle with an E-file. With a soft E-file. Remove the skin. It's pretty. I think it's really fun to do your nails, actually. I don't go to a salon because I legitimately enjoy the process. Sans an ASMR quality to it, probably. It's not like a loud E-file, so I can see why it would like. You could make ASMR with it. Some E-files are really loud. Like the really professional ones sound like a drill, legitimately, or like an ankle grinder. Where's my cuticle pusher? There you are. I missed a little bit. So I need to bring this shit up to my eye level because I can't see it. There we go. Dun, But I'm like, very excited to have finished classes and internship. I mean, nothing is guaranteed. My graduation is not guaranteed yet. From school, my degree is not guaranteed yet. I still have, you know, final submission and then the defense and then final grading. So I will technically not be free until like July. And then end of July I have the deadline for my gallery exhibition. And then the inauguration opening ceremony is September, early September. So your girl is gonna be a gallery artist, everyone. My first ever gallery show in September. My mom is very excited. My mom is so very excited about it. She was so happy that I went back to school too. So we're making Mama proud with this one. This is alcohol, by the way. Maybe we'll try to finish from it. Yeah. So the reason I haven't been able to share any like stuff about my internship is because the place that I interned at is related to my school, and I didn't want to dox both things. But once I no longer have anything to do with the school or the place, I will be able to share some stuff from it. So there's that to look forward to. Okay. One more bit of nail prep, which is just to take like a rough file and to score your nails a little bit. This is so that the base coat grips better. It makes the base coat more grippy. It is a little damaging, but it's fine. It's fine, actually. This is a lint-free wipe. And pre-cleanser step 1. Beauty of Sweden. I'm Portuguese though. Refrain from sniffing the chemicals, no matter how tempting. Refrain from sniffing the chemicals. Handling in the chemicals? No! He's dead. He's dead. God help their soul. Did you guys see the thumbnail? I posted it to Twitter, but it's also on YouTube side. The thumbnail is really goofy today. I had a lot of fun making it. I usually kind of phone it in on the thumbnails, but I was feeling cunt. It turned out really good. Okay, that's the nails prepped. That was all prep, and it took 30 minutes. See it on YouTube? Nice. Okay, I've been told that the secret to your nails curing really well is to do really thin layers. So I'm gonna try my best. Also, you're not supposed to get acrylic gel on your skin at all, because it's high allergen risk. Disclaimer: do not let this shit touch your skin. Wish I could do acrylics, but it don't work well when you're doing judo. Well, then you could do slashing damage along with your bludgeoning. We cook the nails. This is my male friends that have seen me do my nails call this the pizza oven. The nail pizza oven. It's a UV lamp. I think my training partners will appreciate it the same. That's weakness in their hearts. And you should not bow down to it. You shouldn't bow down to their weakness. It's boiling hot. Where you are? It's not that hot today. But also I acquired, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I acquired an air conditioning like device. It's one of those fans that have like an ice receptacle. I got it for free secondhand. We might survive the summer this year. For free, yes! Someone I know, or rather, someone I know knew someone that was they moved, and their new place has like a mounted mounted air conditioning, hair conditioner. And they didn't need it anymore. So I got it. It's mine. Isn't that like so money worth? I like to do like multiple rounds of the curing just because I'm paranoid. I did put on sunscreen on my hands before this, so always put on sunscreen before using a UV lamp. Because UV rays cause melanoma. Fun facts. But I might survive this summer after all. I hope you're as excited as I am. Maybe some of you are praying on my downfall to the summer heat. Which, you know what, I respect. I like to wipe with alcohol after each coat. Pray for them to survive. Thank you, that's very kind. I like to wipe with alcohol after each coat because I don't like the stickiness in between layers. I think it's lame. It's cringe. Okay, seems cured to me. The base coat is a flexible base coat, by the way. So like, your nails will still like bend and not break. Let me see. Hold on. Read the instructions. Because I don't usually use this brand, so I wanna see storing. Do not use by persons under 16 years old or contact the skin. Always care for seconds between each coat, short period of time, document and last durable finish. Yes. Okay, 30 seconds. We did 2 rounds of 30 seconds, so we're golden. If she gets weak enough from the heat, we can form a bond by nursing her back to health like my Japanese mangas. I'm a nightmare when I'm sick. It's not a fun time to deal with the sick money. Because I'm like miserable and I make it everyone's problem. Hold on. I almost forgot we have to reconstruct my nail. Almost forgot. Almost caught me slipping. Even better? No. Words said by someone who doesn't value their life. Sorry, I have to be able to see what I'm doing. I need to bring it up to my face, otherwise I can't see. I need to tell you, every time I was working on that thumbnail, I had that fucking sound bite in my head. She's feeling caught. The whole time. Do you know that one? Why is this strange yet fascinating place? I'm just brain rotted. That's literally it. So this Pride Month, so I'm extra zesty. Happy Pride Month, by the way. I was victimized recently because someone assumed I was a heterosexual, which is the worst kind of hate crime. We're already committed to being 105% more lesbian this month. Let's fucking go. Oh dear, yeah. I was having a conversation with a person that I'm not that close with. And, we were talking about, like, celebrities. And I said, like, oh, her, talking about a celebrity, like, oh her, she's really my type. And they said, oh, but you don't dress like that. And I was like, that's not what I mean. They're like, but your style is like kind of opposite. I was like, I didn't mean I want to look like her. I mean I want to look at her. That was pretty awkward. The issue with being outside more, this is why I'm terminally indoor. Because the issue with being outside more is that I'm subjected to more awkward conversations and situations and moments. And it's not fun. Cause my main socialization for the longest time has just been chat, right? And chat already has like a basis of knowledge of me. You know? And so when I'm having regular, like, everyday conversations with people, I assume that just automatically I assume that they also have a basis of knowledge of me, and they do not because they don't know me yet. Nobody fucking knows me because I don't go outside and I don't talk to people. So that's my battle to fight. It's good to grind XP for IRL interaction when you can, so I commend your effort. I've gotten really good at the quick time events, actually, from going outside more. Yeah, I don't want to get to know people that I don't already know. I don't want to have to explain everything from the beginning. It's boring to do exposition. Hi, Jenkins! Exposition is boring and I don't want to do it. But you have to do that when you meet new people. You have to give them the exposition. You have to slide it smoothly into conversation somehow. At the appropriate moments. I don't know what the appropriate moments are. Anyways. else? What was I talking about? I've gotten really good at the quick time events, like with the cashier and stuff, or like with the bus driver. It's like, good morning, good afternoon. Just give a self-introduction like an anime character. I am Roberto Montoya. You've killed my father. Prepare to die. So that was really good. It's actually just arm warmers. It's not a full sweater. It's just arm warmers. But thank you so much. It's fake. It's fake sweater. It's a lie. It's a little longer than my natural nails. I need to file it down a little more. So girly pop, thank you! I got sweater paws like a Y lady Instagram. A Y woman's Instagram feed. Sorry, I do like Bo Burnham, I can't lie. I don't watch a lot of like stand-up comedy. They're very cute, so you say thank you. I have matching leg warmers as well. I wear them when I wear like safe style. Because I have a friend who's a cute gyaru, and sometimes she wears JK gyaru, and I like to match her a little bit, even though I wear JK. Okay, now we buff. I need to get used to cross-dressing for the month. I need to buy my fucking Seattle Phantom Hive cosplay. I gotta do it. They look so silly, the leg warmers. I wear leg warmers quite often. I have black ones that I wear quite a bit. It's very common to wear black leg warmers in JK. Okay. Nail reconstruction review. Does it blend in, gang? It did. Nice. I need like the baby file. Like smooth on my phone screen. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all it takes for me. I think. Let me look closely at it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. For some reason, I always do one full hand before moving on to the other one. I don't do them in like stages. I don't think that is the correct way, but that is how I do. Actually, shall I try doing it the correct way this time? Did not sniff the It's so tempting to sniff the chemicals, man. But they're really strong chemicals. They're really bad for you. Shouldn't do it. Don't sniff the chemicals, no matter how much you may want to. Okay, we're done with this pad. To the trash. And then I put this on the pinky. Oh, I'm watching Serial Experiments Lane at the moment. It's getting so good. It's such a vibe. I'm watching it like late at night. After everyone else has gone to sleep. Like in the dark. By myself in the dark. It's so good. I would love, honest to God, I would love a computer that takes up the entire room. I like big electronics. We've made devices too small. I already went on this rant this week, or like last week. But like, why have we made devices smaller? We need to go back to making them bigger. Managed to enjoy the new stream of the center for enjoying Lane. I am watching it. I am on like episode. The last episode I watched was Killer Queen. Hi, Black Trick. Do your nails next. I'm not a certified professional, so you might die. If you're okay with signing a waiver that says you might die because I did your nails, I'll do your nails. I like a big computer with a bajillion monitors. Exactly. Exactly. I'm actually considering getting a third monitor. But I need to figure out where to set it up. Because I want a vertical monitor. Specifically. I mean, I know a vertical monitor is just a regular monitor that you turn 90 degrees. I'm not ignorant in that aspect. But I want to put it vertically, so I need to figure out how to attach it to my desk. You're hearing Hatsune Miku singing? It's because I'm playing some fucking Hatsune Miku, brother. It's a girly pop doing my nails stream. You think we're not gonna have the girly of the moment, Mika? We've been playing Vocaloid this whole time. So the first episode? No. Killer Queen is not the first episode. Killer Queen is the episode where the new girl goes sicko mode, which was really fun. It's like the third or fourth episode, I think. Mikudayo, the girl from Fortnite. Mods, they're stealing your jokes. Anna always makes that joke. In return, I always go, oh, Chirnov from Mustache? Where are the mods? Sleeping, probably. Yeah, that one. She goes fucking sicko mode. Everyone new here, welcome in. Oh my god, they made her look she's in her 20s. Yeah, she looks like... I had to redact myself, sorry. I really like how she looks. But I liked her half and half hair. She's full blonde now. I kind of missed the half and half. I thought it was cunt. London Calling. Yeah, London Calling. Sorry for mixing up the titles. But I really like when in stories, in fiction, in movies, and in TV shows, like a feminine rage. You know, it's very cathartic to me. To be like, fuck you, I'm going to burn the world down, and I'm gonna look hot while doing it. That's my favorite. Smashing into the guitar was peak. I really like Leve, the singer. I don't really like that style of music so much. I like, when it comes to like jazzy music, I prefer like the super experimental stuff. I don't really like the smoother, more polished jazz. Just as a personal preference. Sorry, I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but I need to see what I'm doing, and I'm very blind. Now Leve the singer, Leve is in Kratos' wife. They made a spin-off of God of War. She's the one killing gods and whatnot. Ooh. I like man, some good examples of like, this is what I call the good for her style of media. Good for her style of media is like Ex Machina, Thoroughbreds, The Menu. You got a word. It's just for dads that need to be taught to care about their kids. True, kind of true. Here's the thing. I can never get into. I played the first. I played God of War for the PSP. It was really fun. I borrowed a friend's PSP to play it. Because I wasn't allowed video games. But I always have trouble getting into stories where there's like a parental dynamic, to be honest. Because I don't have any like parental instincts. I don't find kids cute. Why acrylic nails anyways? They last longer, and you can do more cool designs. And I don't have, and I like do stuff. And if you use regular nail polish, it like comes off in 2 days, and I got shit to do. I'm busy. Which is, being busy is very demo-coded, actually. Going out to acrylic length is a pain. That's why I'm reconstructing the ones that broke. 2 of them, like, this one broke, but I remade it out of acrylic. Isn't that cool? Not a lost kind of guy, but also my desired length. Ew. It's kind of shocking how little people nowadays don't want kids. You mean how people don't want kids, and how most people don't want kids? Well, shit's expensive. Kids are very expensive. They're not a good investment. Kids are not a good investment. You know how many dresses I could buy for the price of raising one kid? But also, I just don't have, like, maternal instincts. I've never had, like, baby fever, or even, like, you know, when everyone goes through this phase, or, like, most people go through this phase when they're young, where they're like, I want a little sibling. I did not have that phase at all. I remember specifically, it's just kind of funny. I remember specifically my cousin was about to have a little brother, and she was bragging about it. And I was a little bit jealous because she was bragging about it. And then her little brother was born, and all he did was cry and shit. And then I was like, ha 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 ha, never. Not for me. No, thank you. I remember bringing it up to my mom, like, Mom, am I gonna have a little brother or sister? And she was like, you'd have to share your room and your candy. And I was like, never mind. Never fucking mind. You'd have to share. My mom gave me the lay down. She was like, you'd have to share your room. You'd have to share your toys and your candy. And it would be a baby, so it would cry. And you'd have to help look after it because you're the big sister. And I'd be like, never mind. Can I have an older brother? That's not how time works. Okay, never mind then. And can I get more crying Nema streams? Man, I was crying last night. Out of relief. I was, you guys that were in the Discord really helped me out last night, actually, because I was like in bed, just laying back, and my eyes were just filling with tears, and I was like grieving, actually. I was actually grieving. And I wrote, like, I can't use my phone right now because I'm using it for the hand cam, but I wrote, I wasn't feeling bad, okay? It's not like, it wasn't like a bad feeling. It was just like, I just had to grieve a little bit. I'm getting emotional already, just thinking about it. Okay, what happened was, this is, I'm doing my nails, so it's girly pop time, so it's like, this is kind of slumber party vibes, so I get to pour my heart out. So, small conversational nuke warning. I never really planned on living this long. When I was like 15, I made the decision to not live past 18. And I stuck with that decision for a very long time. And then, right as I turned 18, I moved out of my dad's house. Right after I turned 18. And suddenly, like, I wasn't in fight or flight 24/7 anymore. After moving out of my dad's house. So I was just like really, really depressed. And I thought for a minute, like, this is it. This is it. This is the point that I had decided to, like, that it would end. And I'm here now, and I stand by that. This is the epilogue of my life. But I was living with really close friends at the time. And they cared about me. They still do. We're still friends. And slowly, I started, like, negotiating with myself, you know? Like, oh, I'll wait until this happens. I'll wait until that happens. I'll wait. I don't want to leave them with, like, an extra room in the apartment that they don't know how to fill, because we're all renting an apartment together. I don't want to make them, they just got, like, their first jobs, or they just started school. I don't want to make them grieve. It's bad timing, it's bad timing. I started negotiating with myself like that. And then, instead of negotiating with myself, hi Tufak. Instead of negotiating with myself, I started, like, looking forward to stuff. Instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna wait until our lease is up so I don't trouble them, I'd be like, oh, when our lease is up, we're gonna move to this really cool, bigger apartment with more friends. And I started looking forward to stuff. And that had never happened before. To me. I had never, or like for a really long time, since I was like very little, I never let myself like look forward to the future or like have dreams and hopes, you know? Because I was gonna just give up. I was gonna phone it in. And by the end of that year, that first year, I decided to get help. And I did. I got on medication. I figured some shit out. I don't know, just slowly and gradually. Slowly and gradually, I became someone who wanted to make plans, you know? I became someone who wanted to see tomorrow, is how I usually put it. Instead of like being like, oh, not today, I started thinking in terms of like, no, I wanna be able to do this, I wanna be able to do that. And then those desires like grew into like, I wanna finish university, I wanna get my degree, I wanna have a booth at an artist alley. Just that kind of stuff. little dreams of things that I wanted to accomplish slowly crept up. And I started working really hard to, like, get them. To achieve those things. But it was really, really hard. And unfair. I was treated very unfairly. A lot of times. Many times I was treated very unfairly for no fault of my own. By professors. And I kind of started giving up again. And I did give up. And I stayed in the hospital for a while. And, I think it was again like my friends. Because genuinely, I think it was the people that I chose to be in my life that were like, they talked to me and they were like, I don't think we could come back from losing it. Like, as people. I don't think we could recover from that. And that really put it into perspective for me. And then my mom found out that I had been in the hospital and why I had been in the hospital. And she freaking sat me down, and I've never seen her so, like, angry out of desperation. I've seen my mother angry, okay? I was a very naughty child, not child, but like a teen. I was a little rascal. I've seen my mother angry. But I've never seen her, like, panicked angry, you know? And she said, like, she sat me down. She fucking grabbed me by the shoulders and stared me in the face and said, "If you die, I'm coming to get you." Which is very in character for my mother. And it kind of dawned on me, like, the trail of destruction that I would leave behind. You know? You don't really think, when you're really depressed, you don't really think, it's really hard to picture the future. Because you feel like you're living with an expiration date. So to be forced to confront the future where you don't exist anymore is honestly very eye-opening. So I decided that, like, I was going to do my best to live. And if I was going to do my best to live, then I had to be me. I couldn't compromise on that. I can't become, like, I can't become the type of person that I hate. That's the hard part of, like, deciding to live. Is figuring out how to not become a person that you hate. Because it's very easy to do that, actually. It's actually worryingly easy to become a terrible, annoying, no good person. And adults piss me off, and I always feared becoming one of the adults that pissed me off. So I had to figure that out. How do I live without growing into something I hate? And that's been the hardest part. And so, like, last night, I was upset. Well, I wasn't... upset is not the right word. However, last night, I was grieving because I didn't become... I'm getting choked up. I didn't become who I wanted to be when I was younger. I didn't when younger me only had the dreamed of dying. And I couldn't do that for her. But I have bigger dreams now. And I'm making them happen. And I'm doing it without losing myself. So I had to grieve that. Yeah. I had to grieve the loss of the only dream that I had for a long time. And I feel like, you know, I really wish I could meet my younger self. Just for a second. Just for like 5 minutes. Just for one conversation. Because like I want to tell her I know what I would say. I know exactly what younger me would say. She'd say, "What the fuck are you doing still around?" And I want to tell her I didn't become... Adults still piss me off. I'm still angry. I still want to burn the world down. I'm still annoyingly into anime. I'm more into anime now. I've become weirder. I'm the most me I think I've ever been. And I have things that I want to do that are better than dying. I have more dreams now. So yeah, I'm still around. And it's a good thing. Hope she would be proud of you. She'd be mad as fuck. That's the most stubborn bitch you'll ever know. She'd be mad as fuck. She'd be like, what do you mean? Why are you wearing a skirt? And I tell her, because I'm the fucking cutest girl alive, bitch. I'm out here doing whatever the fuck I want. Are these cute? I'm bad at everything. I'm stupid. I'm prideful. I'm an amalgamation of bad traits and attitude issues. And I'm liable to key someone's car if they piss me off. And I'm gonna live like this. And I'm never gonna fucking grow up. If I heard someone talking about you the way you talk about yourself, sometimes I would beat them up. You can live forever without ever growing up. And then I would show her my collection of anime figurines. And she would understand. I believe. An internet angel, yeah. 2D girls don't grow old. Remian. Alright, maybe one more. Just to make sure. This is my first time using this specific brand. Woohoo. So I want to make sure that it's like, it cures properly. Told to be an idol, but if it needs to be a virtual idol, I'll be an idol, you'll see. Here's the thing. I recently found some pictures from when I was in high school. I look the same. Okay, I look more alive now. I looked very dead. But I look the same. I have not aged, man. This is like a humble brag, except I'm not humble at all and I am bragging. But I genuinely have not aged. My face is the same. Except like less dead. The only difference is that I'm a little less corpse looking now. So I went until I'm 30 and I have gray streaks. I have a couple gray hairs in my temples. I'm not in my 30s though. From stress mostly. But I bleached the whole underside of my hair. So now you can't see them. Ta-da! Are they cute? So cute, thank you! I'm gonna use them to be toxic in Overwatch by saying GG's, guys. You want a glimpse into my off-stream life? It's me being sweaty as fucking quick play for no good reason. Screaming to myself like, what the fuck is my tank doing? I have to fucking carry this tip on my back. It's like we're in fucking overtime. The payload is this close to the final checkpoint, like that, and I'm like, my fucking tank, fucking touch, ult on point, motherfucker. But like to myself, and then we win, and I immediately go, GG's guys, that was so close. Thank you so much for playing with me. And I have max endorsement level. They don't know how toxic I am. And then if someone acts like, if someone is being like toxic in quick play, like I played a game earlier today. I was on healer, and our tank, I don't know, they probably just installed the game, to be honest with you. Because they were not, it was not it. That was someone who had just installed the game, I bet you. And one of our DPSs, at the end of the game we lose, obviously. Because you can't really, it's not easy to win when your tank is doing nothing. And the tank goes, not the tank, one of the DPSs says something like fucking trash tank. And me, who will have been like sweating, trying to carry the game all the whole time, like being extremely, like screaming my head off in my room, being like, what the fuck is my team doing? This guy says, oh my god, fucking trash tank. And I go, being toxic in quick play is so lame. Heartbreak emoji? Sometimes I force the mods to play with me. But mostly I solo queue, yeah. They're lucky? I don't think they would describe it as lucky. Because I'm like a drill sergeant. I'm like a drill sergeant. I'm like rotating this way. I'm doing fucking callouts like we're in the OWCS, bro. Rotating left. Tracer flanking. Ulting point. Ult now. Oh shit, I painted the wrong one. Fuck. No. The same design. Well, that's just diamond strats. I'm bronze. Granted, I've only done my placements on like the first week that I installed the game. That's really the only competitive I played, except when there's like a play a competitive match achievement for a loot box or something. Oh, also something that really pisses off the mods that I force to play with me is that I hoard loot boxes. I hoard loot boxes. I'm almost at 100 this season. I'm in the 90s. I'm gonna open them all at the end of the season. I'm gold if you want to get boosted. I too with Cubism. Maybe I should have like a Discord event to let everyone hop on the game with everyone. Hope you did not get the aborted fetus Lucio skin. Sorry, that sounds like peak to me. What are you talking about? I don't know what Lucio skin you're talking about. But it makes me think of the Resident Evil Village monster. You know? The deformed baby one. So if it's anything like that, I do actually want it, even though I don't play Lucio. I'm a Juno main. You can probably tell. I have the Juno mythic. The magical girl one. I did not spend real money on it. I just grinded. Juno is awesome. Yeah, but I'm a drill sergeant Juno though. Calls Reaper Snapper. Yeah, and you never hear Reaper sound as offended as when he gets called Whippersnapper by Juno. Sports is supposed to be doing calls, and I know you're doing your job. Yeah, I'm learning Ana. Right now, I'm very bad. But I got matched up with like against newbies on like a Widow map. So I was playing Ana, and I got the fucking crit hit perk. And then at the end of the game, I had like 9 headshots as Ana. And it showed up on the stat, on like the MVP screen. Like, Ana, 9 crit hit crit hit kills. And someone in chat said, Damn, Anna, were you angry or something? And I said, yeah, I got angry. And then they endorsed me. That's really funny. I want to hear dropping bodies. Yeah. You know what's really annoying about learning to play Ana when you're low rank though? Is that I'll be like, I'll sleep the tank, ping it, and everyone will fucking ignore it. And it's like, brother, you are not doing something more important than killing this slept tank, okay? This fucking diva that's been like ramming everyone into a wall is honk shoe me right now. You're not doing something more important than this. Come fucking kill her. Come kill this bitch now. I always queue all roles, but I never really get to play DPS. When I do, I either go Mei, and I have like a pretty good game, or I go Widow for the meme. I go, if we're in a Widow map, I go Widow for the meme. And I spawn camp. I spawn camp. I just get these bitches out of spawn. Back can you go? Especially on like, what is it? King's Row? Is that what it's called? The map with the London bus. The fence on King's Row. There's this little spot. Where the only way in, unless you counter swap, is this like stair hallway that you can put all your venom mines in. So no one can sneak up on you. And you just spawn camp them. So you're a sadist DPS? Yeah, I get to play DPS like 1 out of like 100 games. So I like to be a little mean about it. But I mostly play Juno. And Alari a little bit. And then my main is Juno. My second most played here is probably Domina. Hi, weird, pathetic, sad loser. Welcome in. You'll fit right in. If I play DPS, I guarantee that. Kinda same. Kinda same. Because, like, as a DPS, you have to, like, make plays, but, like, not do too much. And because I only ever played tank and support, I always feel like I have to do everything. And that's not the DPS mentality. Especially when you play Juno, because of your, like, speedrunning and stuff. Juno is very much like the micromanager of the fight, you know. Unless your team is ignoring everything you're doing. I always get triple jump as well, so I can get the big pulsars. I use my pulsars almost exclusively offensively. Yeah. The torpedoes. It's like, that's why I'm trying to learn Ana, because the Ana nade works similarly to that. Like, that you use the Ana grenade the same way you use the Juno pulsars, you know? You use it to, like, give your team an engagement start, right? A head start on an engagement, on fights. So Ana was the logical choice for me. And also because I want my aim to get better. I don't really play hitscan. Because I don't know, just... And I never play hitscan heroes. I also refuse to play anything that isn't a cute girl. So I play Diva, I play Domina, I play Juno, I play Alari. No males. Now I play Brigawa's Bodyguard Mayana, we love to see it. I don't really like Brig's playstyle. See, I don't play hitscan, but I also don't like melee. So I always play like a... What do you call it? Projectile. Juno is projectile. I guess Domina isn't projectile. But it's a laser beam. Love playing Domina against the Diva. I cannot lie. Watching a Diva try to defense Matrix my laser beam is peak content for me. I'm not toxic, by the way. Max endorsement level, by the way. Max endorsement level, by the way. I really like playing Domino on what was it called? Push maps. Because I can use the robot as a cover. Diva I don't play as much anymore ever since they got rid of the subclass perk. Cause I would make a lot of use of that perk card. Not the perk, the passive. I made a lot of use of the self-heal every time you're airborne passive. And now it's like, no, it doesn't exist anymore. You have to use a movement ability to get it. Just kind of a bummer. I don't like when they tie, like, passives to a cooldown ability. I don't like it. The dominoes are scary. So now I doesn't have the bronze class. Well, she's a dive tank, technically. But let's be honest, the only real dive tank is Doomfist. If we're gonna be really honest. The only true dive tank is Doomfist. God, remember when Doom was fucking DPS? The Dark Ages. This is Winston and Razor. Okay, Winston, yes. Real. Forgive my Winston erasure. I missed DPS. Doomfist. Brand new sentence. Just was uttered for the first time in the Nemutopia chat. In Nemuri Bun's chat. You can play it right now. In the Overwatch Classic 2020 challenge. You can play DPS and Fizz. It's cruel and unusual punishments to do it, but you can. Got Zarya? That's the Zarya meta? Oh my god. Hop off my dick with that busted ass 2020 Zarya, bro. I'm glad she got the fucking rework, because it was hell. Whenever you saw Zarya on the other team, you're like, okay, we're not gonna have any fun. No one's gonna have any fun. Fun time is over, everybody go home. Open toxic and click play, it's really lame. Also, when I play tank, and my healers did really good, like when I played D.Va with a Pocket Mercy the whole time, or playing tank and having supports that actually contribute to your game. I always at the end of the game, I always write, the supports really came in clutch, thank you guys. Heart emoji. Less than 3. Supports really came in clutch. Thank you guys. This song, Live Train. Dun dun dun. No, this is a bop. This is my water bottle, by the way. There's a cinnamon roll on it. It's like a Stanley Cup, except it doesn't cost your entire soul and asshole. And it does not leak at all. It has a straw. Good bottle. There's a cinnamon roll on it. I put him there. My nails are still like a little sticky. I want to wipe them with actual alcohol. Also, I'm still a little mad about the Sanrio collab. I'm less mad now. Okay, I'm a cinnamon roll girly. We all know this. I only wear blue. It's the only color I wear is blue. All my other clothes are black and white. So, I'm obviously a cinnamon roll girly. That's my son. But with the Sanrio Overwatch collab, I'm still mad that they made the cinnamon roll Kiriko pisses me off. They had to change the whole appearance of the character to make her fit cinnamon roll, which is just like, it makes me really mad. The Juno skin is very cute. The Hello Kitty Juno is very, very cute. So that makes me a little less mad, but they should have absolutely given it to Juno. She already has blue hair. She literally already has blue hair. Also, what is Cinnamon Roll? He's a cloud dog. She's from space. She fits the aesthetic. Be so for fucking real. Yeah, she's a magical girl who came from the sky like Cinnamon Roll. Pisses me off. Sorry, I feel like my nails are undercured, so I'm just gonna rush Evelyn and LARP. Yeah, nails look kind of good actually. Thank you. I'm still learning how to do acrylics, but I used to do like a lot of nail art with the regular nail polish. I have a huge. Is it here? No, it's put away. I have like, I want to say like 50 nail polishes. Regular nail polishes. But I don't use regular nail polish anymore, so I've been kind of giving them away to friends. I don't know much about Sanrio, but I like Kuromi. Is that basic? No, Kuromi is peak. That's a great one to like. I'm just tired of all the Kitty skin. She didn't use the new Yoasobi skin. Yeah, Kitty gets all the fucking skins in the world, bro. You look like you got soft hands. What kind of lotion do you use? Still use CeraVe? I use coconut oil lotion every night before bed, and I put like baby lip balm on my cuticles. The Tom and Twin stars for logo. The Tom and Twin stars are very, very cute. I can't cap. I like the pom pom pudding skin. I thought it was a little bit of an odd choice to give pom pom pudding to Mercy, but it ended up working in the end. Although I do think that May would have suited pom pom pudding a little better. Hot take. This only support. No, Widow got the Kuromi skin, so it was not just supports. It was mostly supports, but it was not just supports. Kiriko favoritism needs to be studied. She's just pretty. Although, like, I don't like her voice very much. It's a very normal voice. It's just not to my personal taste. I think Roadhog having wisdom watching my emote with cinema stuff would be amazing. Roadhog would have been really funny for the Sanrio clip. The bunny girl skins were impeccable, except why you gotta give Juno that minty ass hair, bro? It doesn't fit the rest of the design. Just let her have her blue hair. The minty hair doesn't suit the rest of the design, but Bunny Girl Domina saves it for me. Holy shit, Bunny Girl Domina. I need to get my hands on that. I don't know how, because I refuse to spend real money on Overwatch, but I need to get my hands on it. I play far too much Domina, and also my fucking title tag is Funny Bunny. I got it this season. I'm almost done with all the extra things in the battle pass. I'm like halfway through the extra battle pass. It's really bad. It's really bad. I don't believe in spending money in free-to-play games. That's my schizo. To bear. I just gotta do my nails for the next 2 weeks. That's about how long they last. I'm gonna do acrylics. Yay! I got a bunch of nail stickers. I got these, and I have them in white as well. For when I do black and white scents. What do you think? You don't play to play good, you play to play with style. Correct. Bro, I was playing Quick Play like yesterday, and I had a jetpack cat. I was playing Diva, and there was a jetpack cat on my team that just wanted to like carry me around. It was so fun. We did lose the game because we were goofing off a little bit too much. But we had a lot of fun doing it, and that's what Quick Play is all about. Hope someone compliments you IRL about them. They probably won't, because I don't plan on leaving my house until like Monday when I have to go turn stuff in. Actually, no, I have to go get stuff printed. I have to go to the school on Monday to turn in for the preliminary submission of my final report. But before that I have to go get it printed out. So maybe the person at the copy center will compliment my nails. Like how much Becca just hit me out instead of actual words in the chat. Messing around? Heck no. Trying a new strategy? Heck no. One of the most sweaty playing build? Now that's fun? No. I'm whimsy maxing. So I play sweaty when my team is good. If I get a good quick play team, I'm like, okay, let's lock into it. And we play a little sweaty. But if I have a goofy team, I just have fun. I just whimsy max. Because, like, what's the point, you know? I don't really care that much. Like, there's nothing on the line. In quick play, I had like a Reaper who was being really toxic and sweaty to our tank, and I looked at it. I was like, okay, this tank is kind of like, are they throwing? Are they not? I looked at their profile. They're a brand new player. We're in quick play. The Reaper starts fucking trashing this person in team comms, in team chats. So I post in game chat. I write in game chat. Hey guys, this Reaper is really toxic. Would you mind just going after him? And the enemy team understood the assignments. That guy was not allowed to play. No one would heal him, and the enemy team would just dog on him. And it was beautiful. A beautiful moment of community. Probably quit him into COD, where he belongs. With the other unshowereds. Wait, now that I'm like actually thinking of the incident, this wasn't even in quick play. This was in arcade. This was an arcade. Crazy. Crazy. Cause it's like, it's one thing to be it's lame to be sweaty in quick play. It's fucking preposterous to be sweaty in arcade. Like, if you're being toxic in arcade, you need to go touch some grass. You very desperately need to go touch some grass. Fuck, I put that away and I didn't put the charger away. God damn it. Reaper being toxic is rich. Yeah, Reaper is like kind of one of those characters that everyone says is really easy to play, right? My friend thinks that if you die at least once in games like Overwatch, you should just call it reps to never be good, get good ever. I've had matches. I've gotten pretty good at surviving as Juno and as Domina. I've had matches where I did not die once and we still lost. And sometimes you play with people that you can tell they're just trying not to die. You know the stats merchant types. They're like, they just want to look at the numbers. They want to look at the numbers and see a big number of kills, little number of deaths. And it's like, okay, but we need you to push cart. We need you to touch point. Can you? And then like they basically throw the game because they don't wanna. They don't want to have deaths on their scoreboard. And it's like, okay, but we're losing. I'd be the best Mercy I can ever be. I think, as someone who's still kind of new to the game, big KD is not as good as actual team play. True! Like, I resigned myself. It's basically impossible to get play of the game as Juno. Brother. Or as, for me, I don't know if it's something against my account personally. I think I maybe just have like a curse of no play of the game. I was playing Ilari earlier today. I always get the perk where you're like, jump ability burns enemies behind that are around you, right? I always get the flame burst perk. And I had to play. My entire team was dead. I flame burst away from the enemy team, hit 2 consecutive headshots, and then the third person died to the fire damage. And I was like, yo, that's gotta be play of the game. And I lost play of the game to someone who solo ulted somebody else. They got 1 kill. They got 1 kill with their ult. And they got play of the game. So yeah, I think my account has like a curse of no play of the game. I think if you watch like Overwatch YouTubers. Hi, I'm Santa. Nice sounds ready. Thank you, I just did them. Like Emong did a series of like getting play of the game with every hero, and Juno took him like the longest. It took him like multiple days. And yeah, that's the Juno curse, is that no matter how hard you pop off, no matter if you have like a fucking pentakill, you're never gonna get play of the game. You're never gonna get play of the game. Another mansion, what's up? Can't remember last time I started jumping. Yeah, you can't. It's basically impossible. It does not happen. It doesn't happen. It's extremely hard. I don't know if they're just like, there's like a debuff or something. I've seen more Mercies get play of the game than I have Junos. I only get play of the game when I play tank. Really. I can play Ilari as well and get like kill an entire team with my ult, and it's like the game does not care. It goes to the Roadhog. Actually, I was playing Juno. Our tank was Roadhog. He was very new, which I forgive. But he hooked a Moira, shot at her, hook shot, that's a one shot, right? Especially on a squishy like Moira. Did not kill her because she was partially like blocked by the cart and had to fire a second shot to kill her. And that got play of the game, and my pentakill as Juno didn't. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Every time. Every single fucking time. I only really get play of the games when I play tank or when I go Moira. That's it. Play the games to Tarib's turn and support play the games aloud. Yeah, it'll be like a fucking bomb. when bomb gets play of the game and not me, that actually tilts me. That actually really tilts me. Cause like the Roadhog, that was funny to watch. I mean, I was like, for real? But it's like funny. To watch a Roadhog hook shoot a Moira and not kill her is goofy and makes me laugh. To watch Bob get play of the game That's just kind of hard, man. That hurts. That hurts the bunny. That hurts the bunny girl. It's like my keyboard. It's very girly pop. Oh yeah, can I show you? Is there anything incriminating? There's nothing incriminating. I can show you my biggest K angel. Did you like her? Literally me! When I was freaking writing my, when I was working on my, report, and I would start, like, despairing, because I was going insane, I'd pray to K Angel. I'd do a quick little pray to K Angel, and then I would do it for her. I would continue. It's a sigh we cringe on. Type shit. When something really good happens, I go all the way over there to the Pekka Shrine and I bow deeply. When some really good shit happens to me, I have to thank the gods, which is Pekka-chan. You have to listen. I don't have a traditional I don't have a traditional religion, so would you believe a Pichan if you had one? I really want a Pichan plushie so I can fucking punt him around like I do my Taco P. I have a Taco P plushie. And I really like just fucking like volleyball serve the Taco P. I really like volleyball serving the Taco P. Cannot lie. The thing about Taco Bell, he's really fun. He's really round, and like the perfect. He's like volleyball sized, and I never liked. I never liked volleyball, but I do like serving the Taco Bell. Do you think I'd ever do a cosplay as her as Ame? Maybe. Red doesn't really suit my skin tone though, so I'm kind of self-conscious about that. But maybe I could pull it off with like really heavy cosplay makeup. I'm really cool toned, so when I wear red, it reflects off my skin tone and makes me look fluorescent. Hi, Master! You like my keyboard? Tinka. It's pink and white and it has lights. I can change the lights. What button is it again? I like this. Brave. And it circles through all the colors, and this is touch. And then it has too many modes. I like this one though. I like all the different colors. It is a Red Dragon Fizz RGB K617. If you wanna get it yourself. It's very affordable and it served me well for years now, so. It is clickety clackety though. Like, it can be a bit loud. Very light, but also small. Yeah, because this is my drawing tablet, and I pull it here when I need to draw. When I need to draw, I pull this forward, and I have to, the keyboard has to fit over there. So it needs to be quite small. But I like it. You can play Overwatch like this. And then I don't have my ability on shift. Because I used to play Apex. I have it on C. So I play Overwatch like this. I have crouch on shift. Razor to be capable of actually glow 0, light blue, depending whether my mercy is boosting heals or damage. That's actually really sick. This is my mouse. It's very cheap, but it matches. So I had a Logitech RGB one for the longest time that would match the color of whatever application I had on. But I have gone through 2 of those, and I didn't want to spend money on a third, so I decided to buy something else to see if it would last me a little longer. And I like that it has like buttons on both sides, because when you play Diva, you got melee. And then there's like the perk that like needs an extra button, so it goes to here. And then I have other stuff to this side. I think I have like hello and thank you. On the off side. No. This is thank you and this is voice chat. Yeah. I usually have voice chat off because I don't like getting yelled at. The moment this voice is heard in a gaming voice chat, immediately you start getting flamed. It doesn't matter how good you're doing. It doesn't matter how shit you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're carrying the entire team. The moment a voice that sounds like this hops on VC, you're getting either flamed or propositioned, and I enjoy neither, so I don't use it. Woman identified. Must make it weird. I like my endorsement level where it's at. Actually. Because I will yell at a motherfucker. Some asshole will be like, yo, uninstall the game and go make me a fucking sandwich. And I'll be like, I wouldn't make you a sandwich if you were getting drafted into war. And then I'd call him like a fucking stupid cuck or something. And then my endorsement level will go down. I would make you a sandwich to keep you company on the cuck chair, motherfucker. You're fucking 3 and 6. Get your shit together. GG no heals, GG no skills. Go back to your mother's basement. Stop using a pitch generator because fuck let him come. It's forcing the fires of modern warfare lobbies, bro. Hey, Sausage, you wanna come sit with me? Wanna come here? Wanna come to my lap? Wanna say hi? This is Sausage. This is very cute. Do you like my nails? Or they're very scratchy scratchy? Do they give good scratchies? The ants, la criatura. La criatura! You got the best seat in the house, huh? Who likes to headbutt my aiming hand when I'm freaking being sweaty as fuck? Thank you for the name. Thank you. Yes. Do you want to give me your paw? So I taught Sausage to give paw in exchange for treats. So now whenever he wants treats, he gives me his paw. He goes, "Here, mother, now feed me." Treats, please. Like that. Hold on. Hold on. What? What is it? What is it? You're very cute. Oh, you're not gonna do it now that you're on camera, huh? I see how it is. Come on. I know what you want. Come on. Get up. Staring me down, bro. He's like, I know you don't have treats, you whore. You harlot. You Jezebel. You like pets so freaking much, you little freak. Who was licking my shoes the other day? Who was licking my shoes the other day like a little foot freak? Huh? Huh, you little foot freak? Yeah, you were. You little weirdo. Who sniffs my armpit every night when I'm trying to fucking go to sleep? You do. You're such a little weirdo. Who the fuck raised you? It was me. I raised him. It's my fault. It's my fault that he's like this. Oh! And he's plopped. He's in for the long haul. This is a cat cam stream now. My little weirdo. He's my favorite weirdo. You're just a little guy. I dream to one day become as spoiled as a VTuber's cat, man. Soft little fluffy creature. Yeah, he's massive though. He's huge. He's not little. He's a huge boy. Chonker? No, just like extremely long. Whenever I take him to the vet, I have a little like carrier backpack that I take him in. And the vet is always like impressed that I walk all the way there with him on my back. He's like 4 or 5 kilograms. Closer to 4 and like probably 4.5 now that he's lost like the extra little weight that he had. But she's always like impressed that I carry him all the way to the vet when he's so big. He's not chubby anymore. He has a bit of a fragile liver, so you have to watch his weight pretty closely. Nah, my guy. He's muscular? No, he's just large. I don't think he's very muscular. He doesn't get very much exercise. Does he stream too? No, he just hinders my streams. He just likes to hinder whatever I'm doing. He screams a lot. His hobby is sniffing armpits and screaming, isn't it? Isn't it, Ollie? Sniffing armpits, bros like me for real. Yeah. His job is to be spoiled, and his hobby is sniffing armpits. He's a cultured cat. I raised him. He's my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy. I raised him. Gets paid in catches, yeah. He gets paid in kibble and little spoonfuls of Greek yogurt. He really likes yogurt. He goes fucking crazy when you open a yogurt near him. It's so funny. I'm saying yogurt and you're staring me down, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry for saying the Y word. I don't have any right now. I promise I will give you some later, though. We actually started buying like low-fat Greek yogurt so we could give it to him more frequently. Because I talked to his vet and I was like, he goes crazy for some Greek yogurt, but it's like really high fat. And she's like, oh, buy like the protein one, the low-fat, high-protein one instead, and give it to him. And he can have it pretty often. As long as it's not like every day, he can have it like a couple times a week. Immaculate face card? Yeah, he's very cute. This little spot that he has on his nose, my very first cat that I had was a Siamese girl named Lucy. And she had the exact same spot as he did. It's like a legend that says that like your beloved pets find you in every life, right? I think it's cute. She was also very clingy. She was also like a Velcro cat. And she was also very loud. I think there's a little bit of her in him. Nah, my baby. This is like my creature, genuinely. This is creature that cuddles me to sleep every night, curls up next to me while I'm watching Lane. wakes me up by screaming in my face and trying to headbutt my armpit. That's mine, alright. La criatura. He's my pizza, he is. Nah. Except he's not my manager boyfriend. Type of dog is that? Dachshund. Not purebred though, so that's why it looks a little weird. Did you just bite me? He took a little nibble. Welcome in, Mr. Junker. But he could run Twitch channel. Should I mod him? What if he transforms when you're asleep into a really hot guy and doesn't want you to know? Then I hope he never shows me. That would weird me out. Cause this guy, when I'm pissing, this guy shoves, like there's a little tiny little gap at the bottom of the bathroom door. And when I'm pissing, he shoves his face in that gap and he yells at me. And like scratches at the door. I'm just trying to piss. So if he's actually like a guy, and he licks my shoes and sniffs my armpit, I will not forgive anymore. I want to live in ignorance. You're not allowed to be a real dude, okay? I'll keep loving you if you never turn into a man. He just wants to see them have a heart. I'm pissing! If I let him in, he'll try to jump on my lap when I'm pissing, and then I can't piss. I have a shy bladder. I can't piss with a cat on my lap, bro. Stop glaring at me, because I won't let you sit on my lap while I piss. You're the weird one. He's my little creature. He's like 6 years old? Maybe a little older than that. I got him in my first... I found him on my first year of university. And he was like pretty freshly born. So that was in 2017. Oh my god, he's almost 10? No. Rescued him. I found him yelling outside my apartment under a car in a parking lot. And I had before seen him with his mom. I'd seen his mom pregnant. And then with little babies. And then with slightly bigger babies. And then, you know, it was the age where they're supposed to become independent cats. But this guy was not ready. This baby, he's not ready to be alone. He has really, he has like separation anxiety. He was not managing. And I was walking home from school one day and... Oh, Big Yon, good job! He was just under a car, terrified, screaming his lungs... Oh my god, he's so happy. Screaming his little lungs out. And I went up to the apartment, dropped my bag, looked at my roommate, and went, I'm getting a cat. And I stole one of my roommate's ham from the fridge. And I made a little trail of ham from the car to me. And this guy followed the trail of ham and I just yoinked him. And I put him in my shirt. Because he was little. He was just small. I yoinked him, put him in my shirt, and took him home. And then later that day, we went to buy a litter box and sand and food and stuff. And, you know, the first night, we kept him, like, in his own room, because he was really scared. And then the second day, we opened the door and just let him come out whenever he was ready. And the night of the second day, he jumped into my bed and slept in my bed for the majority of the night. And that's where he's been ever since. He's been sleeping next to me ever since. Cat distribution system. It does its thing. My roommates were like, half of my roommates were like, yo, a cat, that's so cool. And the other half of my roommates were like, you did not consult us before this. Why is there a cat here suddenly? You didn't consult us about this. And I looked at them. I looked at them with my big teary eyes, and I really played it up, and I was like, he's just a baby, and he was alone, and he was crying. What kind of person would leave a baby? I'll rehome him if you really can't stand it. I'll find him a good home. But just until then, I have to keep him. I can't send him out into the street. I lived with those people for 3 more years. Cal is so spoiled. Oh, Brigion, good job. He's extremely spoiled. That's the face of someone who's never wanted for anything. Look at him! He's so spoiled. He's not scared of me at all. He doesn't bite, scratch, or hiss. He hisses at roommates sometimes when roommate gets home. He's like, this guy is like, who comes there? And if you don't go, pss, pss, hey, it's me, hi. He hisses at you a little bit, but then he gets over it really quick. But not at me. He doesn't do that to me. Because he goes, meh, when I open the door and I go, hi, baby! And then he goes, oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Where have you been? Yeah, this guy has no fear. Like, I've never hit him or anything, obviously. But, like, because of that, he has no fucking fear. He doesn't believe that I'm capable of hitting him ever. He doesn't even fucking flinch. He went back to sleep. I was pretending to punch him and he went fuck to sleep. His ass is asleep right now. He never runs for the door or anything. Like, we don't have to be. We don't have to do shit. Like, we can. He doesn't care about the outside world. He got out once because I think he was just curious. and he made it to one floor below and got so terrified that I noticed he was gone pretty quickly. I noticed him I saw him curled up on the rug of an apartment below ours, just trembling in fear. And I was like, my baby, I thought I lost you. And I picked him up and I, like, pressed him against my chest. And he was shaking, and then his fucking little hands, like, grabbed me. For dear life until we were back indoors. And then he hid under my covers for 30 minutes. Yeah, and under my covers for 30 minutes after that. He's just a scaredy little guy. When we're at the vet, he tries to crawl in my shirt. When we're at the vet, he like shoves his face like here and tries to crawl like into my shirt. If I'm wearing a cardigan or something, he'll go into the cardigan. He's a mama's boy. He's very spoiled. He's very spoiled. He's also like really like the vet is like he's so fucking terrified that she feels bad for him, but she's like he's one of the easiest cats to treat ever, because like he doesn't hiss, he doesn't swat, he doesn't do anything. He just sits there and trembles. He's such a wuss. We joke that if we ever had a mouse in our apartment, Sausage would be more scared of the mouse than the other way around. 1 second. Alright, people. It's dinner time. Where are we rating today? I'm gonna see. You're coming! I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Mr. Dunker, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Namatopia. Hope you enjoyed your time here, because there's no Yari in here forever. We're gonna go say hi to Innes, okay? Will you guys be nice and pleasant and kind to Innes? Oh my god, hold on. I can't fucking see the button on my monitor. Alright? Go help Innes have a great stream. Thank you everybody so much for coming. Thank you for staying up and have fun hanging out because I had fun hanging out with you. Here's a final look at the nails. Oh, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because I have no more class and no more internship. Mwah! Bye bye!